Hi guys, Carl here, one of the many hosts of Dice Pens and Sheets podcast or DPS. We are promoting tabletop games here in Bacolod City, and DPS podcast is our way to spread the love for TTRPGs. So please like and subscribe to support our channel. Thank you. Hey guys, what's up? What's up?
Hey, we're back.
Hey, we're back
Hey,
again.
now.
Your weekly TTRPG podcast, DPS, Dice Pens and Sheets. What's up?
DPS.
What's up, Lois, Brand, and
Hello.
RJ?
Hello. Hey.
What's up? What's up? So, ano storya man?
What's our topic for today?
Joke. So, we've been talking about like sa previous episodes na about characters and I think like mga tools and everything. So we've come to the point na we're gonna discuss the I think half sang responsible running the game. I
The other
guess these are people we call game masters or in D&D Dungeon Masters, or in other podcasts, Daddy Master. I was listening to ang sa podcast naman sa Spotify. Ang they call the DM Daddy Master.
Daddy Master.
Yeah, so in these episode, so we're gonna talk about game masters. In D&D, Dungeon Masters in Call of Cthulhu, Keeper
Keeper
in
World of Darkness, the Storyteller,
the Storyteller, VTM, Bombardment,
or Referee.
Yeah, Referee, Lord, God, Merciful, whatever. Anyways, yeah, so we've been mentioning about Dungeon Masters, Game Masters for the past episode. So I think maybe we'll introduce na what is a game master or sa pinaka common today is dungeon master, di ba, no?
Dungeon Master.
So for you guys, what is a dungeon master? And introduce yourself again, my friends.
I'm John Luis again.
JM.
And I'm back again.
Vital statistics, me.
Alright.
Yeah.
So what is a game master for? For example, a game master is usually someone who would run a game. It can be a game that has been already pre-made, which is available to. Sometimes there are free ones, and sometimes there are ones that you need to purchase. And there are also other game masters who create their own stories, and sometimes the ones who make their own, we call it homebrew. They sometimes share it with other game masters as well for test runs as well, to check if they would like the story or not, or if there's need for improvement.
So, to clarify things, so the ones that are published na, I think they are called modules.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
modules. And the
Complete
ones
modules.
you make like your own story, your own world. We call these homebrews.
Homebrewed campaigns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for you guys, how do you imagine or what's your own description of Dungeon Master?
Dungeon Mastering. Well, for me, I think Dungeon Mastering is being the referee, the storyteller. You basically have the job like on a campaign you have the job that you have to keep the story going for the story to progress and for the players to move forward the story or the campaign. So that's what the dungeon master do. Or like if there's any questions, if they can do this, or if they can do something, the dungeon master clears those up. Or like they should be a bit knowledgeable about the rules.
So, like you said, like dungeon masters are like the one who creates the world
Yeah.
story. Can you consider them like one above all?
Yes.
Yes. If they're running the game, yes. They always DMs or GMs always have the final say when it comes to running the game.
Yeah, so if there's like a conflict in between the rules that depends on the game you're playing, it's usually the DM who or the GM who has the final say. In the matter. Yeah, if there's
Yeah.
conflict,
GM is God, DM is God
the boss.
on the campaign.
Um. So, did you guys already experience now how to be a DM, GM? Well,
Yeah.
Brand
A lot of time.
Brand is
He's
Like he
always
has a
prepared.
choice. Like he has a choice.
If you're going to ask in
Always
the group,
prepared now.
if you're going to ask in the group who has a one-shot campaign, he's going to say, "I always have one-shot campaign."
and he gets his bags.
But yeah,
Looks for one shots.
Let's see which one should I gonna use today.
Yeah. So can you like, Bran is our like resident DM, right? For one shots and also for
Well,
Runeterra.
it's usually DM Nesto.
Yeah.
DM.
DM
Yes.
Nesta.
Yeah. I mean, he's more open to being a DM. But if he's not here, then usually I would do it. Yeah.
RJ, how about you?
What?
Did you experience
Yeah.
or did you exercise your DM skills?
you can't deny it, man. It already said in the first episode.
Yeah, I was actually the one that introduced Luis to the game, to TTRPGs. I was watching. I guess like you, Carl, I was watching Stranger Things, and then I remembered about the video game Dungeons and Dragons, and then I tried looking for a community here in Bacolod, and then we found Alonzi. So thanks Facebook. And then when we learned about that there's actually a D&D community or tabletop RPG community here, I went and looked up online some simple one-shot campaign. And since no one is going to DM, and since I'm basically introducing the game to him
Yeah.
and to also the keeper, Lawrence, special mention. I had no choice. So I had to DM the game. I had to run the game for them. I also tried running a different or a few one shots. So just to get them familiarized with the 5e. We started 5e system for D&D.
How about you, Lois?
Well, I tried once for him, but we're just in the intro lang.
Oh yeah.
One combat, yeah. That was last year pa.
Last year, yeah.
And then
The boys,
last October,
Used
the
to
student of Al, we
yeah.
tried it here for one
Yeah.
shot, but it's not already finished yet.
We're still waiting.
Yeah, we're still waiting. We're still
them.
waiting.
Yeah. We always say like I personally DM because in our group chat we talk about like who's gonna run. Who's gonna run?
Who's gonna run the campaign? Who's gonna run this? I want to
Because
do this.
We force you to DM.
because me, RJ, Luis, Lawrence, Ernal,
Oh
Alex.
yeah, Ernal's here.
Yeah.
Say hi, Ernal.
Hi, Ernest. Yeah, yeah. We talked about like we met in DM Ray's campaign.
Yes.
And then yeah, it started there. We talked about the next sessions or game who's gonna run, and you guys forced me. You guys forced me to DM that I have zero experience. I didn't
We
even.
made a group chat for DM's workshop.
DMs workshop. DMs.
Where we force our members of our group to DM.
To DM.
Run
Yeah.
this for us. Run this game for us.
Yeah, so I think that's the always reason, I guess, like your group forces you to be a DM. And then how about in your experience, in your first like one shot or campaign or on your first session, how do you guys feel like running your first ever session? Did you prepare? Did you
Yeah, so,
under prepare, over prepare?
So running my first session, that would be way far back before Alonzi started. It was the time when we bought our first D&D starter set. And that time, I mean, we didn't even have the PHP, so we only had the guide or the rules that are found in the starter set. I mean, there wasn't much to go on, but the story was continuing. But as compared to now, where we do role playing and sometimes we do heavy role playing, and we can assess combat more. Before we would usually pause the game and look up the rules during the first time because I mean, we don't want to make a mistake. So now it's more free flowing than before.
So you mentioned like you always look at. You didn't have any PHP.
We didn't have the
book,
PHP before.
that
Now
was
I don't
the-
even read it.
Yeah. So tip for our newbie players. It's a plus to have like PHP.
Yeah. I
databases.
mean,
Yeah.
if you don't want, if you like books, then having the PhD
The
book itself.
hard copy.
Yeah, the hard copy is really good. You can read it well. But if you're like on a budget, I think there are ones in online.
On a PDF.
Yeah, they're still good.
Yeah.
But it just feels different when you read a book.
Yeah, it's more
It's still
realistic.
accessible.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you, RJ? How about your first DMing skills? How was it? With
My
an
first campaign?
unknown player who's not here.
Yeah. I don't know the guy. He just only lives like a few blocks away from my house.
Yeah, I don't know myself too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, no. Yeah, for the first time that I ran the game, it was I looked up a one shot. I searched for the best one shots campaigns for beginners or for newbies. I found one. I can't recall the name of the one shot, but I figured we enjoy it since it's our first time playing the game. I printed out the module. It's just a few pages, and went over to Luis's house, and we sat there for about how
2
many?
hours.
2 to 3 hours. Yeah,
From 9 p.m. to 11
to 11, yeah. So it was fairly quick and very easy campaign. And I also wanted to try playing the game myself, so I used an NPC to follow him around because it's like
Yeah, the
for
page
a
generated.
it's for a minimum of 2 players.
Yeah,
and
so,
he's the only player.
Question, sorry.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, like, in the Essentials kit, right? They introduced like the sidekicks.
Yeah.
Do the previous expansions or like previous modules, do they have like sidekicks already, or is
No,
it
no.
like
It's I believe it's newly introduced with the Essentials kit, the sidekicks.
I have no idea what that is. But I used to put NPCs in my stories.
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, yeah, I think it was just last year. It was newly implemented with the Essentials kit where the sidekick would have 3 classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a spellcaster, something roguelike, and a frontliner or a fighter type martial class. Yeah, so that's also that's when I checked YouTube on D&D Beyond. Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, if I'm right, that's where they first introduced the sidekicks.
Yeah, just like if you're a DM and one player, so that at least
Yes. 1DM, 1 player campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Louise?
Louis.
Did you? How's your first time?
Well, if you're unprepared, it make you ano lang, if you're unprepared lang, it makes it makes you
Why am I
question
doing
mark
this?
yeah. So
Why are we still here? Just to
well,
suffer?
even though you prepared, but you have to expect your players because
ruin everything.
there are times even though you have a confidence in yourself that you can outsmart them, but you didn't know that when your players is more smarter than you. So
Wait, it's not smarter. They're more like loko-loko.
yeah,
That's the correct term again.
That's the right term.
that's the correct term. Yeah.
Smarter. It's
Yeah.
more how crazy they are.
Your
For me, don't tell your players are wise because they're gonna do things more wiser, more wiser. For me, my first campaign, I was cramming. Like I was reading, like I think I had like a month to prepare for our first session, and I was reading almost the
whole
whole the whole dungeon master because like okay, like
DMG.
I was reading it like all the contents, whatever. I was cramming also like how do you run these monsters, how do you use their skills, how do you when it comes to DMing, also whether it's your first or your like
199.
you're many times, 1,000 times running the game. How do you prepare? How do you prepare? Do you prepare extensively or?
Well, I don't do much DMing. Let's ask the one that's got more experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brand.
Brand,
I mean, like
how do you prepare for long
in
running
your
campaigns?
well, of course, right now, if you're gonna run like a one shot, it's easy for you because
Yeah, for
It's
one
always
shots,
for
there's
one
always
shots.
one. But for like the long running ones, like the Runeterra campaign I'm running, usually I would prepare like usually the night before. Usually I would like ready my story, and before the campaign starts, I would like I actually like to write down like parts of the campaign in a notebook. Because it lets me like memorize what's supposed to happen and what the players might do. So I put like in case if they succeed rolls, this is what happens. If they fail, so something else. So that it won't be hard. So that you won't like be shocked when someone says I'm gonna do a perception check. Suddenly like what? There's nothing here. But sure, go ahead. And you see a potion right in the corner.
So, how about your early days of DMing? Like, do you really, or is it the same?
Before
The same?
I used to start with modules as well. So I didn't really do much
You,
homebrew.
you
Yeah.
okay? So
Yeah,
you really stick to the
yeah, the
module.
modules usually would just help you along the way. It's easier to adjust. But as now I'm hardly doing modules anymore. I'm doing mostly homebrew. So it's still fun. I find it fun. The difference would be that you don't know what's gonna happen because usually it's a sandbox type. If it's a homebrew, yeah. So there's a lot of directions where the players might go. So you just have to be ready. If they derail the campaign, make sure they have somewhere to go to go back to the main quest.
Yeah, modules are pre-written modules are really helpful, especially for those that wants to
especially
try.
if you wanna
for
run
newbie.
if you're a first time dungeon master and you wanna run a campaign, you wanna feel you want to know what it feels like to be a DM, then modules are what's best. You don't have to buy modules. Other players who make one shots like
Yeah.
their own, those are actually really good. The ones online that different different DMs make, they give it for free. Yeah, those are good too.
Yeah, there's the DMs Guild. You can check it online.
Yeah.
There's a lot of free stuff there for aspiring DMs.
Yeah, these are for you wanna test play how it goes, being a DM. So that's the way.
Or
Um,
you're gonna test, or if your players want to test new characters.
Yeah.
those are good. But for modules, it's usually a longer running one. It's not really a long running campaign, but it's longer. Like
Takes
it
few
might take
sessions.
months.
Yeah.
Compared to those that are the ones that are free.
Yeah. So, um, when running like a module, how much module do you incorporate and how much homebrew?
Alright. So the first time DMing, I don't know how many times. Usually I would really stick by the book because I don't want to say something that might make the other players do something else. So I really stick what's written there, what's just there. That's all you see. That's all you hear.
Yeah.
But now usually if I'm running a module, I would really just read it first. Then I would incorporate my own ideas into it. So it's already a mix now.
Yeah, don't be afraid to improvise.
Yeah, as long as you're ready for the results of what your players are gonna do, then there's no problem.
I guess when you're running a module and one of your players like derail or like the module says go left and your party goes right.
Go right, straight to hell.
How do you fix this? What do you what do you do?
If it's like something like there's two ways. Usually, what would happen is I would link the two ways.
Yeah.
Make them go.
The illusion of choice.
The choice, yeah.
Free choice.
One thing like I read about, like if your players goes the other way, what he did or what I read was the place you transfer the place.
Yeah.
Like for example, in the module,
that's right.
it's on the left
On
side.
the left side.
But then your players go to the right. Okay, you found this
You found
place.
this place.
It's the same on the left side. You just transferred it on.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that works actually.
So guys, don't be nervous. Don't be scared if your players derail or something, because there's always there's always something for the DM to connect the story for the players, right?
Yeah, it's either that or the easy way, just kill everyone.
Okay,
Rock
so
fall and die.
I wanted you guys to go to the left, but you insist going to the right,
Now
which there's a big sign of.
Yeah, now the
No.
road behind you is closed.
Closed.
There's a sudden wall,
So,
and now there's a boulder running towards you.
Yeah, and there's like yeah, I didn't think of it like like killing the party. I was
Why make it hard?
I mean, like, I was well in DM, like especially in the Lost Mines. I always think like I need to take care of my players, but then there's some times that there are guys who
You just want to kill them.
like derail, do something creative, I guess.
Creative.
But actually, it's a pain in the ass. I mean,
Do you hear that?
no. I mean, well, because like, the players are different set of people, right? And the DM
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a different one. So there is like an expectation versus reality.
Yeah.
So the DM expect like, oh, you're gonna go this because
I mean,
because it's like
that's what happens
Yeah.
if you're running a module. You
Yeah,
expect a lot actually, but it never usually
They're gonna do
happens.
epic
I
shit.
mean like you prepare, right? You read like for a certain like
You're ready
scene.
that they're gonna do this.
Yeah,
A
I mean,
few hours before the
I mean,
campaign, you've read everything.
This is what the module said. This is what you do.
And then the player does completely different.
Yeah, like I mean, it's not for me. It's not like kind of pain of the ass, but some players are very creative, and which is fun, and
It's just
it gives you more like
challenging.
yeah, challenging, but it's a pain in the ass. It's like oh shit, I didn't think of this. What? Why did this happen?
Oh yeah. This guy's quite devious. Okay.
Yeah, and then like I mean like don't be nervous. I mean there's always there for the DM like if the players are not like doing what the module said, it's okay. I mean like if do you like tell your players or like time out I need to read this in the middle of the session or do you
Usually
ask
no.
for like
I would usually like imagine the situation, and if they want to do this, then I usually would just implement a whole anything that's my decision to them. So yeah. So example, if they're gonna just swing off the bridge, I mean, there's a lot of things that might happen. So example in the module states that they have to cross this bridge, but they have to like make a difficulty check of like let's say 12, and one of the players failed, but it never stated there in the book that what if they failed.
Yeah, what happens?
So yeah, you add what you want. So you can say that there's water down below, but if you like to damage them, so I mean you can have spiky rocks.
Spiky rocks.
traps. The bridge is
Yeah.
not steady or
Or there's a giant troll.
giant troll in the
there.
There's a grumpy old troll.
what can you like give tips to the new players and newbies? What's the most encouraging tip or advice can you give so that everybody's a DM?
Everybody likes to be DM. Well, I'm not very encouraging myself. Well, I guess just don't be afraid to make mistakes. As long as you learn from them, and if you keep on doing or playing the game more, then that would help you with your experiencing.
Yeah. The more you run one shot, even though it's like bullshit.
Yeah,
Even though, even though,
you
even
gain
though the story
experience.
sucks.
Yeah, you
Well,
gain experience.
Yeah, well, that's what I did. That's why in the previous ones, I always write one shots.
Yeah.
It was like, I wanted to test this. I wanted, okay. And then finally, I get like,
Yeah,
I
it
get
really helps. If you play the game more, you get more familiarized.
We didn't finish
Yeah.
the one shots though.
Yeah. There's a lot. Well, yeah. Practicing your DM skills and
The best thing would be to be creative. Don't limit yourself with, for example, I mean, RPGs usually have their own rules, right? So, for example, let's say in D&D, we have the PHP, the Player's Handbook. We also have the monsters from the Monsters Manual, and we also have the Dungeon Master's Guide, which will help you like create your own world.
Yeah.
And we have other books that subsidiary books that can help you if you want to look at something. But you don't have to limit yourself into those rules. Like if you wanna create a homebrew rule, that's fine as well. You just share it with your players that you can say that I have this specific rule that I will be implementing in this campaign. Is that okay with you guys? And you can talk it out with your players. You can adjust, depends. So, for example, in us in Runeterra, so there are a lot of feats in D&D, right? I mean, it keeps expanding. So I was open to homebrew feats. So for example, our gunslinger, we did a homebrew feat, which was like pistol expert, which makes him or her like he doesn't have disadvantage in quarter combats anymore with the pistol, and
Pew pew.
he can reload using the bonus action, something like that. So you can just don't limit yourself with what's in there. Feel free to make your own.
Yes, guys, there are guns in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not
the
just
world.
Yeah.
arrows, magics.
It's not all arrows and magic. There's also D&D like for the present time.
Yeah, you
There's
can
also
even
big
go
ones
to
like
outer
that.
space with all the
Yeah.
Yeah.
fantasy setting.
Yeah, there's also the Roman Empire.
Yeah, I mean
Alright.
elves. Elves did go to space, I believe. Yeah, or Roman Empire. I don't know which
Yeah,
campaign.
there's also
yeah,
the
alright.
Jurassic one, the one with dinosaurs.
Yes, I've never played in that before, but
Yeah,
maybe one of these days.
Yeah. Well, what else?
Luis, some encouraging words from Luis.
Well, if you are really nervous on your first time for being a DM, maybe you should try it with your friends first. So
Well, yeah.
you're always
Yeah.
with them. So
That's why like I'm kind of nervous when running campaign with
Other people.
yeah, that's why I only run campaign with you
try
guys
it with your
because-
friends.
Yeah.
in
And
our
then-
circle.
If you're
I mean-
confident enough, so you recruit other people, so you'll share a table with them, so you win a friend.
Oh yeah, there's one
Yeah.
tip for being a GM or a DM. It's if you have lots of players, you make sure that everyone gets like a time of the spotlight
Yeah.
Yes.
or camera time, let's say like that, so that they won't feel left out, and make them cooperate with each other as much as possible, so that it's all fun.
Yeah,
You know,
don't
no one
just-
gets
yeah.
left behind.
You just focus on one person. Like for example, your one of them is your boyfriend or girlfriend, and then
Don't
you're
do that. Don't you ever do that.
You're trying to make their character the protagonist of the whole story with other
Don't you
people
ever-
present or within the party. Not cool.
Wait,
That's very discouraging to a player.
I read like there's a meme there's a couple and then they're like boyfriend girlfriend and then there's
I think I knew that name.
and then there's like a male player who creates like a female
And PC
PC
player character.
player character and then the boyfriend the boyfriend was eyeing the male player's character while the girlfriend's character was left out.
Ang gama namin ko.
Yeah. Yeah, it was well, yeah, that's good. Like sharing, giving time. What if like you have 8 to 10 players? How do you handle the combat,
That's a
the
lot of
RP?
players.
That's a lot of
if it's bigger
players.
than players and they're role playing, actually, that would be very good. In combat situations, usually I don't. If there's a lot of players, as in combat, I don't usually do the role playing part
Yeah.
of combat.
The
where,
animation.
Like, yeah, the animation. Yeah, like you say where you hit it, what
Swing,
happened.
swing.
Yeah, usually I just would say if you hit or miss, or sometimes I would say you hit a stone, you hit a tree, like that, or you fell. But usually I would reduce that because if there's a lot of players, yeah.
That's what I noticed when I was like watching the Critical Role, like Matt Mercer.
Yeah, so if you're watching, like, for example, Critical Role, I mean, I mean, Matt is
yeah.
he's on a different level. I
Yeah.
think, per
He's a
se.
pro.
Yeah. I mean, you feel everything, even in combat. You can feel like the characters are moving
Yeah.
and what they do. So I mean, if you can do that, then that's very good. But I mean, that's around 6 to 7 players, right?
Yeah.
At max, I think 8. Sometimes they have 2 guests.
Yeah.
But if you have like 10 players and you don't have a lot of time in which you have to finish it. Yeah, you have to like do things that fast forward the game.
That's what I noticed when I first ran Dano. I was more like, oh, I have to describe what
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
characters
so
do.
I mean,
Where they're
sometimes
hitting.
your players will they don't really mind if you don't describe.
Yeah.
They just want to kill that monster.
Yeah, at the end of the day, just gonna ask it, did I hit it? Did I kill it?
Did I hit it? Did I miss?
Yeah.
Did I kill it? Do we gain XP?
I
We loot the body.
I loot the body.
I search for loot. I mean, the fun part is after combat where
Yeah.
they loot in which they can roleplay
Yeah.
with their other teammates when they fight
Well-
for one thing.
I magic missile the other guy.
Well, I only like animate what they do when like it's the final blow.
Epic boss fight.
Yeah,
they-
final blow,
or like did
for
like,
example, like Matthew would always ask final blow. The player who dealt the final blow. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do,
So
yeah.
so anything that's like legally possible,
Possible.
Matt would explain it.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah. But if like someone would say like, how do you want to do this? And I'm gonna like say, I'm gonna jump 50 feet while bringing him and smack him down. I'd be like, that's really weird, right?
Wait, I remember like the first campaign. The first session was I ran it with my son, and then with my cousin. So that's why I was thinking, why did I was doing like the heavy role play, even in combat. So
Yeah.
they were the reasons why I was like so
You're
I
into
was
role-playing.
role playing into combat and shit because my son always asking me, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do, Daddy? What did I do? What did I do with the goblin? What did I do?
Yeah. For example, if you're playing it with kids, right? I mean, we were talking about having like us play. But if you're playing with like kids, I
Yeah.
mean, it's nice to explain how they shot the arrow, how they hit, where they hit, like so they can visualize it. But for us, I mean, we already know what's
Yeah.
happening. That's the difference, no?
I think you're like we understand, but
Yeah,
then
I know.
but
Just gonna slap
there's like, there's I was really happy or excited when I like run the game with children's.
Mhm.
It's very tiring because it's holy shit.
Your
It's
energy
like-
level.
It's like
It's gotta be
I
over
ran the first-
9,000.
I ran the first the first campaign, the first session for 8 hours. No, seriously, we started 2 p.m.
Oh, that's for the essentials kit.
No.
Or
the,
different
the Lost Mines.
Oh, Lost Mines?
I think a week before. I ran,
Before you run the first campaign
Yeah.
for us.
So
Yeah, I remember that.
I ran the game with them, and then we started like 2 p.m. We had 10 p.m. and around 5 p.m. or 6 we had like a break. We ate something like that, and then like I was like so heavy role play like that, and then and I was thinking like shit. Do I need to run every session 8 hours?
No one's got time for that.
Yeah, I mean, it was like surprisingly good and bad, I guess. It was
But it's-
tiring, but good, like,
It's an experience.
experience. So, if you're a DM and who wants to be a DM, just be mindful if your players are heavy role players or not. Some are shy, some are not to role play.
Yeah, set expectations at the table.
Always have this communication with your players, and also like I guess you don't, for me, you don't have to cater all the players once. I mean, because it's what if like the player is demanding and the player demands this like to her GM
It's
like
quite problematic.
oh, I want the next campaign. I guess it's good, right? Like to give like
Yeah, if someone gives you feedback.
feedback like, oh, maybe in the next campaign I can have like a legendary sword or
What? And then your character is what?
level
Level 2?
2.
I'll give you a wooden sword.
Wooden sword +1. That's all you get. Be
I
happy with the
mean,
+1.
How do you guys feel about that? I mean, for a DM, like if you're so you have like 4 to 6 players and like there's one player not demand like pabati-bati so like wanted like oh maybe in the next campaign I can have this and then the other players heard oh you're gonna have this so maybe I can have this so
Oh,
how do you
okay.
guys
Yeah, it's going to incite everyone to ask
so
for
do
something.
you referring to the do you cater all the players' wants? Guys, do you give 100% or you just give like 25% of their wish?
I can give a sample. It's not like that. But for example, before we started the
The
Runeterra
keeper
campaign,
is coming.
So
In 3,
Runeterra is part of the
2,
League of Legends,
1.
And so one of my players, for example, wanted to make a character like Akali, right? I mean, you can't have a character that's exactly like Akali in D&D because that would be like too strong. So we just reflavored it, some of the things.
She even had
and-
10 plus nerfs.
Yeah, we adjusted it to. So I mean, usually when a player tells me that they want this and that, usually I would talk that with them out and try to readjust if what we can do for the campaign.
Yeah, try to meet somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Where you can both agree on.
I guess that's the best. So DMs doesn't have to like give you the 100%.
Yeah, and then you could just or the DMs can still just kill your character, or yeah, you can do that. You can give them everything and then just kill everyone.
Or
I
you
mean-
can just tell the player not to play here.
Wait,
What do you
that's
think?
so rude, man.
I mean, like, it turns the player into a spoiled brat, right?
Yeah, that's spoiling. That's pretty much
I mean,
spoiling
I mean,
someone.
it's.
Yeah, please.
I mean, it's understandable.
No, I'm
Like,
not that kind of player.
I mean, it's understandable. Like, to the DM cannot give you everything, right? The DM cannot like,
Yeah, just like God, you can pray for it, but you can either get it or not.
Yeah.
you can't get it right now,
Right
but
now,
maybe if you
Probably.
work hard,
Yeah.
yeah.
The right weapon at the right
The right
time.
weapon. Maybe if you have like a perception roll of 20.
Yeah, if you're faithful enough. Yeah. So guys, treat the DMs.
Yeah. Also,
Great.
if you, it's like a give and take relationship.
Yeah.
If you take care of your DM, the DM will take care of you, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
It's a one-way street.
Always respecting God in DM.
Okay. I am God. Show me what
But
you
yeah,
got.
Show me what you got.
With the DM and the players, usually it's an open table. Usually the DM doesn't really force you to play in his or her table, right? So you always have the choice not to play and find another DM. So there's always that way if like with what you said that if they can't work things out, so you can just find other groups as well.
Maybe I guess if that situation occurs like doka I mean doka last resort.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
resort. But most GMs here naman well sa in our group yeah well we are
Well, yeah, hours. I mean, but sometimes there. I mean,
We can't avoid.
Yeah,
We can't avoid.
every
Yeah, there's
DM
really
has
something like
his
that.
or her own way of playing the game, of running the game, right? So there are other DMs like us, and example DM Nesto, in which we usually like copy how DM MJ plays the game, right? So in which he's usually kind enough to his players and free flowing. There are also other DMs who like to massacre their players. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
depends
It depends.
on- yeah, it depends.
Yeah, or sticks to the rules as written. Like they really follow the rules.
Yeah. So, guys, there are DMs who are very nice, and there are DM who are like,
Will traumatize you.
yeah, traumatize you forever.
For good.
Like,
Traumatization for good.
Traumatize you
this
for
is
good.
your first and last Dungeon Masters experience.
But please don't let that affect you guys. The game
I
is really
guess,
fun.
If you're new and well, if you're like unfortunate that your DM is like that, it's like evil DM.
And then-
Just bear with it for a while. Just try to understand, I guess, why the DM does that, because maybe in his perception. Yeah, so sorry for the technical difficulties.
Okay, curse some technical difficulties.
Yeah, what we're talking about. Yeah, just try to understand your DM. Well, yeah. So, anyways, we talk about like, what's a DM, the role of the DM, right? Well, it helps. I mean, like, to referee or like to narrate the story.
Keep the story flow going.
Playing, yeah. So what can you say? What can you like advise again? Like encourage players to try who's like scared to DM. What can you like your parting message?
Recording message.
Okay. I mean, like, yeah. Well, being DM is very tiring, I guess, because you have to allot your personal time.
Yeah.
You have to think almost all the possible scenario, what will happen. It's better to prepare than to not.
Yeah, just swinging everything. If you think that you're very imaginative, and that you can improvise everything, still you're just gonna just a little preparation.
It's good if you have like if you're really if you have like a wide imagination, it's good. But if sometimes if it's not your day, if your brain is not working, if you're low on food, and yeah, I mean, like, it's better to prepare.
Yeah.
Also, there are tools also to help the DM. One is the books, PHP,
Yeah.
Monster Manual,
DMG.
Dungeon Master's Guide. Also, you can find, if you have like a laptop or your iPad or whatever, there are like random encounters, I guess.
Yeah, random encounter generators.
Yeah. There are tools to help you how to be a good DM.
Good game master.
And
Dungeon
then
master.
how to become like a better DM, it depends on you, on how you handle the situation. And just keep practicing, I guess.
Yeah.
Keep practicing on how to be a DM, like running one shots, taking notes of the player's reaction, the mechanic, like we discussed about the role playing during combat to minimize the delay or like prolonging the
prolonging the game.
if
session.
you have like 6 to 8 players and and if you're still role playing the animations of the combat, well, it
The combat.
yeah. What else? What can you guys like?
More tips.
More tips.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Well, I guess
I was lost.
yeah, I guess you can start small. Especially if you're a new DM. Yeah, just keep a very low number of players that you can easily keep track of the turns, especially with their PCs and the NPCs or the monsters. So yeah, just first run a couple of one shots. Like I did, and slowly start to work your way up, like campaigns that takes for a few sessions, and then by then, if you haven't already done any homebrewing, you can start to create your own world, and yeah, and should be I can guarantee it's very smooth from then, but yeah, it would really help you a lot in the long run.
Also, you can like ask other
Of course.
experienced DM
On the internet, there's usually a forum.
for
Or you can ask, and there are other DMs who would give their opinions on the matter. So everyone has different opinions on how to do things. So it depends on which one you're most comfortable with.
also like I think there's like groups in Facebook also
Yeah.
who has like DM groups.
Yeah, look, if you're trying to run a campaign,
Contact
yeah.
DM Nest.
Yeah,
DM
well,
Nesto.
here in Bacolod, you can contact DM Nesto. I'll link the number below.
24/7
Yeah.
available.
24/7. He doesn't sleep. Yeah, so if you're here in Bacolod, try to visit us here at Alonce again.
Yeah, again,
For
for the sixth time.
the,
I mean, we're always here.
we're always
We're in
here.
episode 6.
Yeah. We didn't leave Alonce. We're just here.
We're just here. We live here now.
We live here now. No, yeah, just
Yeah.
visit us. Just visit us here. If you guys happen like traveling and wanted like to hang out, to ask, to talk, to play. Yeah, we're just
Get to
here
know us.
To eat
to eat.
delicious
To eat,
food.
yes.
Yeah, we're just here.
We're just here. Well, Malonzi's closed on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Yeah,
Mostly they're open Monday, Wednesday, Saturday,
to Sunday.
to Sunday. Yeah. Rest is for the week. No,
Yeah, we're right across Seneco.
Seneco. Yeah, beside City of Lenses. Yeah, so I think we're gonna. This is just
An intro.
just we want you guys to
Just a general idea.
idea of how DM like our experience. Maybe on the next episode we can like have a guest.
Yeah.
Like,
Hopefully.
yeah, like other veteran DMs who's been running or playing the game for so long.
For most of their lives.
For more than 10 years.
Yeah, more
I
than
mean,
a decade. More than a decade. Yeah, decade,
Yeah,
10 years.
Yeah, just stay tuned. Comment like below. If you want us to discuss a topic, just comment.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, like, share, and subscribe. Any last plugins?
Nah, nothing.
If you want to hire a guitarist, a
No, we're
bard.
playing
What do I- bard?
TTRPG
I think
here.
I was just- the bard.
You want to hire a player?
Okay,
Need a cleric for your game?
clear.
Just call me.
Here's a bard.
Yeah, Brad, how about you? Any last plugins?
Well, I mean, if you're a player, just try to respect your DM.
Yeah.
Don't clash too much because I mean,
Yeah.
he did a lot to prepare most of the things for the story. He can't prepare everything because I mean, sometimes there are side things that happen. I mean, try to understand them. They're doing their best to run the
Yeah.
campaign.
Just be nice. And like I said, that giving they're passionate DMs and
Yeah,
they're
they're spending their time.
sadistic DMs who wants to just like have who wants to see the player's reaction when their player dies, their character dies.
Killing 3 players in one session.
They're getting off from the suffering of others.
Yeah. Like Brent said, just respect
Yep.
each other na lang.
Each other.
Yeah.
DM the players.
Both DM and
whatever.
players. Yeah.
Also, yeah, but as Brad said, respect the DM because there's only one way. There's no like give or take. Just take, and the DM just take, and the player just to give. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Again, stay tuned again for next episode. Maybe guys.
We might do
I'll play.
playtest soon.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
we might do
So,
playtest.
we're just finishing up
The story.
contents. Yeah.
Like,
So ready to finish
it's a new. It's
reading
really
the rule
like
book.
it's in the alpha.
Yeah.
I was in the alpha.
I was in
No.
alpha.
Yeah. We'll give you guys details along on each session about the progress of our plan. Maybe maybe on the next episode.
Maybe I can try running it next week. We might do a trial run to see if there's problems.
Yeah,
And we can just adjust.
adjust
on
and
the
then
next-
we'll release like the smooth gameplay, the better understand because it's really new and I think it's made by Filipinos.
Kabayan.
Yeah, we're open for play testing, guys.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anything, RJ? Nothing.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Thanks for spending your time with us.
Yep. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.